Asuka, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Asuka's Revenge.
My name is Asuka. I graduated college this year and started working full-time. At around the same time, I started living alone. It's so nice living alone. I can finally relax. My parents were worried about me living all alone as a woman, but I wanted to become more independent after working full-time, so I decided that this was the first step. One day, after work, I was enjoying my first time living all on my own and was hanging out at my house when I got a call. It's Daisuke. Daisuke is my boyfriend that I've been dating for a year now. I met him in college and we still have been dating after we started working. Yeah? What's going on?
You answered! I'm so glad.
What? Are you drunk or something? I could hear how Daisuke seemed extremely happy on the phone. Apparently, he was drinking quite a bit.
I just had a party with some coworkers, you know? I kind of drank a little bit.
Don't drink too much, okay? It was over the phone, but I was still annoyed that I had to deal with a drunk man. I continued to talk to him, annoyed, before he told me something that shocked me.
Oh, and yeah, by the way, Asuka, 3 of my bosses are gonna be going over to your house to spend the night.
Huh? What did he just say? Spend the night? 3 bosses? My mind was full of question marks. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? 3 of your bosses are what?
Oh, you know, the 3 of us were drinking at the company, but my bosses kind of missed their last train. Your house happened to be close to the place we were drinking, so I suggested they go over to your house, and they said they would appreciate it, so they're gonna go stay over there.
What? I screamed at the top of my lungs in my house. What are you talking about? Right now? Are the 3 of them women?
Nope, men. I think they're all in their 30s.
What? I really didn't understand what was possibly going through this idiot's head. 3 men that I've never seen before were about to come over to my house? A woman living alone? And they were going to spend the night? This man just sent them over like it was nothing? Sorry, I don't understand at all. You're not even going to be here?
I mean, I've still got a train back home, so...
I was at a loss for words. Why would you do that without asking me first? And what do you even mean? Why can you possibly do that? I don't even have the space for that many people to come over.
It's fine. Just let them sleep on the ground or something.
No. I seriously can't right now. Complete strangers. 3 of them too. And they're all going to be in my house all night. I couldn't imagine it. I literally felt chills run down my spine. I kept saying no as clear as possible, but...
Whatever. Sorry about that. It's just tonight, so I think they should be there soon. I'll get really close to your house. Bye.
What? Hey! Wait! Daisuke! He didn't listen to me at all. He just hung up his phone. You've got to be kidding me. I decided to just put away my laundry that I was drying in my house. At the same time, I called my older brother. I lived on my own, but luckily my parents' house wasn't so far, so if I asked for his help, he would get here within 20 minutes or so. Help me, please!
What's going on?
I quickly explained what was going on to my brother before my brother said that he would bring my father and our younger brother Yamato before rushing over. But while I was waiting, the doorbell rang. You're kidding me, right? I looked at the intercom and noticed that there were 3 men there, just like Daisuke said. They really came over to my house.
Asuki-san, I know it's really late. We're people that work at Daisuke-san's office. He said that we could stay over at your house, so we're here. You live in a nice house for someone as young as you.
I could hear people screaming and yelling in front of the door.
Hey! Excuse me? Can you please let us in already? I need to pee really freaking bad. You should have just peed at the store, bro. It was really cold on the way here. Hey, Asuka-san.
Oh my god, come on, bro! I was praying for him to show up quickly as I glanced down at the clock, but it would take a little longer. I could hear 3 grown-ass men not acting their age screaming and yelling this late at night. I was afraid that they would become problematic, so I opened the door filled with fear. Excuse me, I heard you guys were coming over from Daisuke, but you can't just come over like this. Can you please go home?
Oh, Asuka-chan! You're so cute. Oh, thank God you're finally out. Would it be alright if I borrow your bathroom real quick? Dude, it's embarrassing. Stop that already.
I was a little afraid at first with how loud they were being, but now that I saw them in person, they seem like immature kids. They just seem like stupid college students. But then, a man just came barging in.
I'm so sorry. I'm seriously about to pee my pants.
Huh? Wait! Hey! He just pushed me out of the way and ran to the bathroom. You're kidding me. The other 2 also pushed past me almost like I had just broken the seal.
Ah, it's so warm in here. Wow, it's so stimulating being in a girl's house.
Hey! You need to cut it out. I'm going to call the cops.
Oh, don't be such a drama queen. Like we've said before, we're Dachi-kun's bosses. We're not suspicious or anything.
What are you talking about? 3 grown men barging into someone's house this late of night is definitely suspicious enough. Just hurry up and leave, please. I was pushing them to the entrance, trying to get them to leave, but...
Asuka! Are you okay, sis?
Dad! Guys! The 3 men of my family showed up.
Huh? What the hell's going on here?
Wait, is that her dad?
The 3 of them were all shocked.
You pieces of crap are just barging into someone's house? What's wrong with you?
No, we didn't just barge in. Asuka-san's boyfriend said that it was fine.
Why the hell would that boyfriend decide for her, huh? And what? You think you've got permission just by talking to him? I mean, we heard that Asuka-san gave us permission, so... Of course not! You didn't even stop when I said leave. So, you pushed my sister, who was clearly not giving you permission to come in, out of the way and came inside? That's literally unlawful entry of an occupied residence, isn't it?
Oh, that's...
My brother's words seemed like it started to make them really understand the gravity of this situation.
He said he wanted to go to the bathroom, so we tried to stop him from barging in.
What? It's my fault?
Of course it is! You're the first one to come barge in like that.
Enough! You all stop trying to shift the blame on each other. Hey, you all tell me your names one by one.
Huh? Oh, why would we have to tell you our names?
Just tell me your damn names!
I'm Takashi Sasaki.
I'm Kayotaka Maeda.
I'm Ryusuke Oda.
My father wrote down the names of all three of them before chasing them out of the house.
I've written down all your names right here. You will be hearing about this later. Now, get out! I'm so sorry.
The three men finally ran away after being chased out by my dad. Dad, thank you guys so much for coming.
Was everything okay, sis?
I can't believe there are such people with such little common sense.
Asuka, tell me what office your boyfriend works at. I am going to complain to them directly tomorrow.
Okay, I'll go too. The next day, my father and I took off work and headed to his company.
Excuse me, there are 3 men in the systems development department here. These are their names. Also, one Taisaki Kimura. Would you be able to get them to come out here for us? They have done some horrible things to my daughter.
Yes, sir. One moment, please. The receptionist called someone on the internal line and she informed us that the 4 of them would come to the guest room.
Excuse me.
The 3 men from last night and Daisuke, along with their bosses, were all there. It was 5 men total.
I've been informed that my men have caused some serious problems with you.
The men all lined up next to each other. I kept glaring at Daisuke the whole time, but he never looked me in the eye.
It's not just caused problems. She was dating that man or something. And then the 3 drunk men showed up at her house and he claimed that it would be fine for them to stay there. On top of that, they just did whatever they wanted after barging in.
What did you say? Hey, hold on. I don't think that doing whatever we wanted is the right way to put it.
What? You ignored my daughter, who was clearly not on board and just joined.
The 4 of them just fell silent.
Hey, is what he's saying true? I'm asking you if it's true. If it is true, this is beyond acceptable. Well, we were told by Daisuke that Asuka said that it was totally fine, so...
The 3 of them pushed all responsibility onto Daisuke.
Wait, hold on a second. I asked Asuka for permission beforehand for sure.
Then he started yelling at me after looking me directly in the eye and lying. I said, time and time again, that I never gave permission and I never would. Why the hell would I let 3 random men into my house, and drunk to boot?
Then you could have told me over the damned phone.
I did tell you, moron! This was literally like talking to a brick wall. This man is just rotten, and on top of that...
I think that this is just Daisuke and Asuka-san not really communicating well.
Yeah.
True. We got the permission from Daisuke, so we should be fine.
What? They continued to just say things that were shifting the blame to everyone other than themselves. I just couldn't help but be stunned.
You've got grown-ass men saying they all did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, but what kind of training do you do with your employees?
My father had reached the end of his patience and started questioning their boss.
I am terribly sorry, sir. It's all our employees' fault completely. I'm so terribly sorry, sir.
The boss got on the ground and started begging for forgiveness.
I will be sure to punish all of them accordingly and swiftly. Huh? Wait!
The 3 of them started to look anxious after their chief said that.
How the hell are you gonna come up with an excuse for this? This is unacceptable as grown, fully functional men in society. You lot apologize too. Ugh.
The boss completely lost it and raised his voice. The 4 of them were trying to avoid all responsibility, but eventually, when the boss started admitting it was their fault and begging, they couldn't argue. They finally admitted what they had done and apologized.
We're terribly sorry.
Afterwards, I broke up with Daisuke. As you might expect, I decided to ask him what I was wondering about this whole time. Why the hell did you send them over to my house and not take them to your own house? It would have all been fine if you just took them to your house. Then Daisuke said,
Well, I didn't want my bosses to intrude in my own personal time.
I could feel something reignite inside of me after hearing that ridiculous reason, and I didn't even bother replying. I just blocked him on the spot. After that whole incident, my father kept bothering me that it was dangerous for a woman to live alone and that I needed to go back home. I didn't want to experience that again, so I decided to go back to my house. I had to take a little longer to commute, but I didn't have to worry about cooking or laundry, so it was kind of nice. By the way, my ex-boyfriend and those 3 bosses all had disciplinary hearings and were subsequently fired. I mean, why wouldn't they be? A few years later, I forgot about my ex-boyfriend and started dating someone new. His name was Ryota.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Asaka.
Oh, I wasn't waiting at all. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him and going on a date with him when... I got stuck at a traffic light and saw construction being done. I was looking at the security when I was standing there and it shocked me. Is that... The man who was using a stick to lead people was my ex-boyfriend Daisuke. He seemed to have noticed me as well and looked surprised. The light turned green and I started walking with Ryota. He must have thought I was awkward because he moved his helmet to hide his face before looking down.
What's going on?
Nothing. Never mind. Ryota seemed a little confused as well, but I just ignored him. I really couldn't believe that boyfriend, but I feel so glad that I cut ties with him. I met a man that I can trust now and have been living a happy life, so I hope to cherish these happy days. And to make things even better, a few months later, he would propose to me, but that's a story for another day.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time.